Hi, I'm Ernie Franzen. I'm the Associate Editorial Page Editor of the Journal Sentinel. I'm here with Herman Cain, who is visiting with Journal Sentinel editorial writers, reporters, and editors today on his visit to Wisconsin. To his right is Craig Gilbert, our Washington correspondent, and we're going to get started with questions for the candidate.
We've had this furious debate in both Wisconsin and Ohio over collective bargaining and public employee unions, and both states passed laws curtailing collective bargaining for public employees. In Ohio, that law was just voted down by the voters. Do you think that public employees should have collective bargaining?
Yes, but not collective hijacking. Now, what I mean by that is, if they have gotten so much for so many years, and it's going to bankrupt the state, I don't think that's good. And it appears as if in some instances, they really don't care. And so I do believe that collective bargaining, but I think that there should be some flexibility relative to collective bargaining such that it doesn't force a state into bankruptcy.
You're familiar with the law in Ohio that was on the ballot.
The one that was on the ballot,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that one. And I think in that particular case, maybe they tried to get too much out of, tried to get too much, and as a result it failed. But I do support collective bargaining.
So you think they may have gone too far in this case?
In this case, they may have tried to get too much in one bill.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Would you favor collective bargaining for federal employees?
They already have it, don't they? Yeah, they already have collective.
No, they don't.
They have unions.
They have unions.
They have unions, okay?
But they don't have the same bargaining.
They don't have
powers.
the same bargaining powers. Here again, collective bargaining I support as long as it doesn't create an undue burden on the state, the government, the taxpayer, and this sort of thing. That's the issue. The principle is one thing. The execution of it is something totally different.
Before we go on, I just wanted to clarify the response to Craig. You said, so you're in favor of collective bargaining for federal employees as long as it doesn't burden the taxpayers. Is that right?
As long as it doesn't create an undue burden on the taxpayers.
Okay.